Never those who's inviting me down there on such short notice. Even if I wanted to go, my schedule wouldn't allow it. 4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 4:30, stare into the abyss. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. 7 o'clock, wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked. Of course, if I bump the loathing to 9, I could still be done in time to lay in bed, stare at the ceiling, and slip slowly into madness. But what would I wear?
You know, I think the Grinch is my spirit animal. I always thought it was Burt Reynolds. But, Welcome to a very short episode of Ego and Vice. But this is a podcast with a purpose. Episode 120.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.
Born and raised in South Bay, lower class punk ass, I was Northwood grade. I had it made. Spent my nights drinking with my mates. Just a short bus ride up to PA. Red River Red. Then I hit the wall and I knew I had to bounce. They still say that 19 years ago, hell, I got the hell out. From time to time, you may see me hanging around. Now I feel like a stranger in this town. Crocs and rolls is where I learned to play. Westwood Tavern's where I learned to walk away.
Hey, welcome to Ego and Vice. This is episode 120. This is a kind of a special edition. Like, I don't have any guests on today. This is more or less just a podcast just to kind of promote the show for tomorrow night. As you know, I've been promoting it for quite some time. Probably a month or two, I guess. Month and a half. Tomorrow night at Avant-Garde is the Ego and Vice one night only series. Number 3. As everyone knows, I every year I host a acoustic show at Avant-Garde, and it is to raise donations for the Ottawa Humane Society. And it is an acoustic show. It started out of the pandemic. You know, you can go see a lot of bands and stuff like that and loud and everything, but this is more of just a bunch of friends, kind of more of an intimate and interactive event, which I'm pretty excited about, and it always goes off pretty good. I think the Ottawa Humane Society is a super important thing to sponsor. I know there's a lot of other charities that are just as important, if not more, but to me, the Humane Society is an important one because honestly, most times I like animals more than I like people. I'm very much a cat person. And when I hear stories about the Humane Society, I think it was like a month or two ago, they had just a rush of cats. I think they had like 90 cats that they had to harbor and take care of. And, you know, unfortunately, the reality of it is that a lot of those cats are going to get put down just because they can't afford to take care of them. And a lot of people won't come out and, you know, adopt older cats. Some cats are like surrendered. Older cats, you know, sometimes their owners pass away and they only have one place to go, and they go to the Humane Society, and the Humane Society does their best to try and find adoptive homes for these animals, like mainly dogs and cats, I guess. But, you know, but it's a shame that a lot of people don't want the older pets. They want kittens and puppies, and so the older animals who knew a comfortable life are all of a sudden in a cage and alone, and then unfortunately nobody wants them and they can't afford to keep them, so they are put down. And I think that's heartbreaking. And if I can do anything, even just raise a little bit to give that animal, you know, a little bit more time, maybe more food, anything that will, you know, make them have a good day, because time's winding down. Sad, super sad. I always said if I ever got rich, like super rich, I would start like an animal sanctuary. I'd move out in the woods, and I always said I'd build like a compound, like a big warehouse compound. And that's where I'd live, and I'd have everything I ever wanted in it. And it'd be all fenced off on the outside, and I would just have free range dogs and cats, and I don't know. Even if they weren't adopted, they could just live with me forever. I know it's crazy, but that's what I would do. Honestly, that's what I would do, and it would make me happy, and I would sleep like a baby every night, knowing that they had good lives, and they didn't feel neglected. Anyway, at the show tomorrow, I'm super excited to be playing with some really, really super talented, amazing artists and friends. Matt Luloff, my good buddy from years back. We used to play in a band called Hearts and Minds together. He is Hearts and Minds, basically. And he has his own studio. He also does his solo project called Still Cities. He's always writing. Amazing. He's got a voice like an angel. And he's going to do an acoustic set. And we are playing with a local artist. Her name is Oddeline. Amazing singer-songwriter. Has released music in Ottawa. She's been on the podcast. Met her, had a great conversation. Songs that you might know are the big one is Eden, the one that I always, when I think of Oddeline, I think of that one. She's going to play. And also Ian and Brock from the local band Class of 91 are going to play an acoustic set. And the beauty of it is that it is their first acoustic set. I don't know if I'm supposed to spill the beans on that, but anyway, that's pretty exciting. Their music as a full band is awesome, and to hear it stripped down into a acoustic duo is going to be really exciting. Just because it's always fun to hear acoustic stuff, especially from when bands kind of play their own songs, because it's sometimes in a club scene you lose certain subtleties in a wash of distorted music or just overall loudness, and to have it just broken down into an acoustic performance, it's going to be really, really fun, and I'm really excited about it. So the breakdown is it's at Avant-Garde. That's 135 and a half Bezerer Street down in downtown Ottawa, and the doors are at 8 o'clock. And the show will probably start around 8:39. The first act will go up. I don't know the stage performance yet, or the stage lineup yet. But anyway, it shouldn't go too late. I'm thinking like 35-minute sets. It is $20 at the door. There are advanced tickets at the Eventbrite. We'll post the link with the podcast here. Advanced tickets are $15. Plus whatever else they charge, but it's not $20. At the show, there will be merch available. There'll also be a donation bin that you can donate to, as I said, the Ottawa Humane Society, and try and give the people who work there a little bit of padding over the holiday season to help the animals have a good holiday. You know, it may be their last, which is super sad, but that's just the way it is. And, we're just going to play. We're going to have a good time. And I hope that everyone can make it. That's all I really have this week. I'm so busy. But for the rest of the podcast, I'm going to play songs from Matt Luloff. I'm going to play a song from Oddeline. And I'm also going to play a song from Class of 91. Oh, also, I guess I should say that I am also playing an acoustic set tomorrow. I play under the handle or the moniker of GOAT. That is my stage kind of thing, I guess, now. I have no idea. I'm playing some new stuff off the new record. Again, there is maybe not again, but there is a new single, a GOAT single that is dropping tomorrow, actually. It's called The Good Old Days, off the new record Gloat, which will be out December 27th. So I'm looking forward to playing too. So it's going to be really great. And I guess I'll play a GOAT song. How about that? Okay, so that's it for me. Maybe I'll come back after the tunes and just have a happy hello or a happy goodbye, and hope to see you tomorrow night at Avant-Garde. It's going to be a great night with great artists for a great cause, at a great venue. Lots of greats. Come and enjoy some intimate and interactive acoustic music before the holidays. It'll warm your cockles. It'll roast your chestnuts. Let's do it. All right, let's listen to some music. Ego and Vice.
wanted the light on the river. No people to please, no news to deliver. I remember you were just a child. What you said was true, pure green and wild. Now the vision's faded, replaced by concrete and steel. It gets me so frustrated. I see you in your suit and I can't say how I feel. You look different in Eden. You didn't look like that. Your eyes were different in Eden. You never looked at me like that. It makes no sense, and there's no explanation. All I wanted was wisdom to end this starvation. And I got it, but not enough to fill this void. Now the more walls surround me, the more paranoid. And since the vision's faded, all I see is concrete and steel. It's got me so damn jaded. The mirror shows youth, but that's not what I feel. You look different in Eden. You didn't look like that. You were different in Eden. You never treated me like that. You never looked, you never looked.
Is this a parody or a tragedy? But I can feel the pressure building up inside of me. Another melody for a calamity. Another message just enclosed, exposed for all to see. It's just so hard to find a little peace of mind, or even piece together broken fragments left behind. Another melody for the depravity. Another tragedy wrapped in the cloth of vanity. I put you in the ground. Why won't you stay? Twisted fingers riding in the dirt. Green grass turns gray.
I'm challenging the moral code of altruism, the precept that man's moral duty is to live for others, that man must sacrifice himself to others.
And this tree bears rotten fruit. Best to cut it at the root.
own happiness and that he must achieve it himself, but that he cannot demand that others give up their lives to make him happy.
Until I was puking blood, face down in the mud. I sure did love that sweet cocaine and the lightning bolt. It shot right through my brain. Yeah, those were the good old days. Had to quit that. I got sick and fat. Always knew that something had to give. It was a knockdown, drag out fight, but one I had to win. Now here I stand, straight edge with an X worn proudly on my strumming hand. Have no regrets, I won't forget, but now and then I really miss being young and dumb, drinking Coors Light until I was puking blood, face down in the mud. I sure did love that sweet cocaine and the lightning bolt. It shot right through my brain. Yeah, those were the good old days. Sometimes I wonder how the hell I'm still alive after all the stupid shit that I've done in my life. I made amends in Crow and I've apologized. Yeah, I'm all grown up, but I can't lie in spite of how hard I try. I really miss being young and dumb, drinking Coors Light until I was puking blood, face down in the mud. I sure did love that sweet cocaine and the lightning bolt. It shot right through my brain. Yeah, those were the good old days. Oh yeah, those were the good old days.
All right, that's it for Ego and Vice episode 20. It was a shorty, but it served a purpose, didn't it? Again, tomorrow night, the Ego and Vice podcast presents the One Night Only series, number 3, featuring musical acoustic performances by Oddeline, Brock and Ian of Class of 91, Matt Luloff of Hearts and Minds and Still Cities, and, of course, yours truly, your host, with the most. My name is Mike. I will be playing under the handle of GOAT. I hope to I'll see you there. Doors are at 8, $20 at the door. Advance tickets, Eventbrite. Check it out. Come have some fun. Support the cats and dogs of the Ottawa Humane Society. Make a donation. It's the least you can do. Get in the festive spirit. Give a little. And who knows, maybe Santa will give back. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. And that's it. Ho, ho, ho.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.